Hi, today you're going to be watching the 4th grade science lesson by Mackenzie Baxter and Morgan Kiffmeyer. Our national science standard is, the faster a given object is moving, the more energy it possesses. Our state science standard is motion and stability, forces and interaction. Predict how changes in either the amount of force applied to an object or the mass of the object affects the motion, speed and direction of the object. Our national ELA standard is, students conduct research on issues and interests by generating ideas and questions and posing problems. They gather, evaluate, synthesize data from a variety of sources to communicate their discoveries in ways that suit their purpose and audience. Our state ELA standard is, state an opinion or establish a position and provide reasons for the opinion or position supported by facts and details. Our science objective is the 4th grade students will be able to predict how the mass of an object affects the motion. Our ELA objective is the 4th grade students will be able to establish a position and provide reasons supported by facts and details.
So today we'll be learning about the 5 E's: engage, explore, explain, expand, and evaluate. So how are you going to incorporate these into your science lesson?
Yes, Morgan, thanks for asking. Our 4th grade class is currently learning about motion and forces and interaction.
The first E is engage. Engaging is focusing the student's attention to stimulate their thinking. How will you be doing this?
I will be reading the book Roller Coaster by Marla Frazee. The book is about a girl who is finally able to ride the roller coaster, and this is a great introduction to forces of motion.
All of the people are waiting in line for the roller coaster. Most of them have ridden on lots of roller coasters. Some of them have only ridden on a roller coaster once or twice. At least one of them has never ridden on a roller coaster before. Ever. The roller coaster is very big and very noisy. You must be tall enough to ride it, but sometimes even those who are tall enough decide they don't want to. Lots of people change their mind about riding the roller coaster at the very last minute. Finally, it is time to get into the cars. The ride operator says, "Load 'em up, 2 to a seat." When everyone is buckled in, the operator rings a bell, and then he releases the brake. The train jerks. Now it is too late for anyone to change their minds. Slowly, the train is pulled up the hill by a chain. Clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety, up, 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 and then... whoosh! Most people scream. Some people can't make a sound, and one person can't even open her eyes. The train zips. It zooms. It dips and dives, and goes all the way around. Whee! Now the ride is over. Most of these people are dizzy. Some of them have wobbly knees. But at least one of them would like to ride the roller coaster again.
The second E is explore. Explore is an activity which gives the students time to investigate and collect information. How will the students be exploring?
The students will be grouped into 4. They will be giving the materials a pool noodle that's already cut in half long ways, a golf ball, and a ping pong ball. In order to allow the students time to investigate, I will have 2 students place the ping pong ball and the golf ball on each of the sides of the pool noodles. At the same time, the students will then release both balls to see which one gets to the end first. By doing this, the students will be making predictions, making observations, and performing an investigation to collect information.
The third E is explain. Explain allows students to analyze their experiment. How will the students' understanding be modified through a reflective activity?
Well, Morgan, the students will first pose questions about what will happen if the pool noodle was folded into a loop like a roller coaster. Will the results be the same? Will the golf ball still make it to the finish line first, or will it be the ping pong ball? The students would then perform the activity once more to conclude the golf ball will still reach the finish line first due to the amount of mass on an object that affects the speed and direction, which is what our science objective is primarily based upon.
Great. The fourth E is elaborate. Elaborate allows the students' thinking to expand. How will this be incorporated into the science lesson?
Elaborate will solidify the students' thinking by having the students compare, classify, and apply. The students will have been writing in their journals throughout the experiment when predicting which ball they thought would reach the end first and why, and if their prediction remained the same if the pool noodle was twisted in loops like a roller coaster. The students will then end their journal entry with an overall analysis of the activity and why the golf ball reached the end first. The students could potentially state as an object increases in speed, so does the amount of energy that it has. This energy is what we refer to as the increase of mass.
The last E, number 5, is evaluate. Evaluate allows the teacher to assess students' performance and their understanding of the concept. How will you be evaluating the students?
Well, Morgan, I will be using a scoring rubric to assess the students' journal entry. If they were thoroughly documenting their experiences during the activity and their analysis at the end was understanding, then I will know that this activity and learning about motion and stability forces in interaction was successful.